The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Welcome to Breaking Beauty, the podcast all about the breakthrough people, products, and moments in beauty. We're your hosts, Jill Dunn and Carlene Higgins. Hello, and welcome back to Breaking Beauty podcast, everyone. It's Wednesday. This is Carlene. I'm here with Jill, and I am jazzed and energized today, Jill. I'm like all keyed up.
Absolutely. And if you guys are tuning in for the first time, welcome. We are two beauty editors turned beauty podcasters. We've been hosting this show for about 6 years now. We love doing it. And honestly, when I told my friends who our guest was today, my group chat was lit.
We have Kate Hudson here today, everybody. The original ray of sunshine. She's here with us on the mic, telling us all her wellness secrets. It's bonkers.
It really, really is. I'm so excited. I met Kate Hudson once many moons ago when she was working alongside a hairstylist on a hair care line. And I have a picture with her actually from that time.
Can you
so
please
I will have to post
it?
that on our Instagram.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
She is just simply a beauty icon. And
yes,
everybody wants to know what she's using, what she's doing, what supplements she's taking.
Yeah.
Because she looks like she's just having so much fun in her life.
Yes.
And I want a piece of that.
That's the thing. It's not just that she looks ageless and gorgeous, which she does, but she also exudes happiness. And I think that's about an inner beauty. She probably gets it from her mama, Goldie Hawn, but also it's a lifestyle thing, and I just think all of us have a connection to Kate Hudson, whether it's like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, the yellow dress, the frost yourself, or, through Band-Aid Penny Lane. It's just, we've kind of grown up with her. And, I think her career now, it's like it's re-peaking in 2022.
Yes.
She just starred in the mystery thriller Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon. That was like a film adaptation of the novel Shriver. And of course, the highly anticipated Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. She's starring in that, and that's coming to theaters just in time for the American Thanksgiving. I believe it's November 23rd to 30th.
It's the first time ever Netflix has produced a movie and they're allowing it to be released in the theater first.
Yes.
Hopefully we can all go see it. And then it's coming to Netflix around the holidays, around the new year. And, whodunits are always just so much fun to watch.
I love a good sleuth mystery. And now my daughter does too. So it's a great family movie. I'm so excited for that.
And of course, in addition to Kate's amazing acting career, she has just risen to be that beacon for well-being. She co-founded active lifestyle brand Fabletics. That was almost a decade ago now. She's also an ambassador for WW. She's written best-selling books like Pretty Happy, Healthy Ways to Love Your Body. And then just 2 years ago, Kate expanded her wellness empire with INBLOOM. So this is a line of all-natural holistic nutritional supplements that are so easy to take. It's like a complete no-brainer. And I know, Carlene, that you were obsessed with the immune defense after our trip, right?
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like Kool-Aid, but not as sweet. But I just was downing that after LA because, I didn't want to get sick. But she has like a brain flow formula that tastes like chocolate. You can have that mid-afternoon for that little pick-me-up. Their Beauty Aura formula is actually the bestseller. So that's one of these marine collagen formulas for hair, skin, and nails. And of course, the whole line, it's sustainable. The ingredients are ethically sourced, plant-based, all that good stuff. And if you go to the website for INBLOOM, Kate herself is there with all of her recipes, of course, for making smoothies, throwing it in pancakes, hiding it in your food if you want to. But I like it straight up. It actually tastes good.
Yeah, because you said it's just a scoop of the powder in your water. You're good to go.
No blender. Hello, lazy/busy. This was made for me.
And Carlene, we've talked so many times on our show about celebrity beauty brands. It's there's one popping up every day. But I really do think Kate Hudson is the person that I believe she takes INBLOOM every day. I believe she's working out every day. She's doing these things. It just makes sense for her.
Yeah.
And I do think that
people want to know. People want to know what she's doing. She looks great.
Including
she feels
us.
great. Absolutely. So here's what you're going to hear about in today's episode, everyone. We're going to find out how Kate likes to incorporate INBLOOM into her daily routine. What happens when she wakes up and the alarm goes? What does she do next? That's what we find out. We get her well-being secrets. There's a whole new way of doing intermittent fasting, apparently, that she's into. We're going to find out the workouts she's swearing by. She does one with her man. We get her thoughts on plastic surgery, the latest makeup product she actually rebought, because we know she gets a lot of stuff free. But what is she buying? That's what we find out. And the one hair product that she uses for her best curly girl moments.
And honestly, we have to tell people about the little behind the scenes moment that happened. We're wrapping up the interview and her adorable daughter, Ronnie, who's 4, came in the room and they just had the sweetest moment, sweetest interaction.
Yeah, little cameo moment.
Little Ronnie was talking about how she loved the color of the lipstick she loved and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, you really got a glimpse of her, you know, her real life and what she's doing and being a mom and stuff.
Balancing it
so
all.
Sweet.
Yeah. You guys also need to stay tuned until the very end because there's a passion project that Kate Hudson's working on. It was a surprise to me. It's totally different. In case you missed it, you guys need to hear all about that. So exciting. With no further delays, here she is, Miss Kate Hudson.
Pausing to share some news from our longtime show partner, The OUAI. So did you know that we have a Breaking Beauty podcast, #DamnGood Hall of Fame list? Yes, we do. We created it earlier this year. It's linked over on our website if you ever want to check it out. Basically, these are the products that we give our seal of approval to that have stood the test of time. And there's only one shampoo on that list that both Carlene and myself use, despite us having very different hair types and textures. And that's the OUAI Detox Shampoo. It's really like a reset button for your hair, I would say. I use it once a week because it cleanses product buildup. It gives me tons of volume at my roots, but it doesn't strip my hair at all. It's made with apple cider vinegar. It's free from sulfates and safe for all hair types. And I've gotten a lot of my friends hooked on this shampoo as well. And I wanted to tip you off that there's really great holiday sets from the OUAI that would totally be crowd pleasing for any beauty lover on your list. So they have the OUAI Better Together kit. You can get the full-size detox shampoo plus their best-selling full-size leave-in conditioner. It's a spray, and that duo is only $40. And there's also the 3 OUAI kit that features a trio of mini best-selling products, and that's around $30. So discover all the ways to share joy this holiday season. Go to theouai.com, that's spelled THEOUAI.com, and use code BEAUTY to get 15% off your entire purchase. That's 15% off your entire order at theouai.com using our special code BEAUTY. Once again, that's theouai.com, spelled THEOUAI.com, and use our code BEAUTY for 15% off your entire purchase. We'll link to this offer in our show notes and on our website. Now, back to the show.
This episode is brought to you in part by Clinique. Speaking of fresh glowing faces, can we talk about Clinique for a minute? If you have dark spots, it can often feel like a vicious cycle. As soon as one fades, another one pops up. Break the cycle with Clinique Even Better Clinical Dark Spot Interrupter. This powerful serum works on melanin-rich to fair skin and helps visibly correct dark spots, such as acne marks, while protecting from future discoloration. So for myself, I have this one sunspot that surely started beneath the surface from my pre-beauty editor days, tanning like a free bird because we all know I wear SPF every single day now, all year round. And now that I'm in my 40s, it just will not disappear. And something that I truly appreciate in a brightening serum is clinical trials. Show me it works. Clinique tested the Even Better Clinical Dark Spot Interrupter on over 500 women across melanin-rich to fair skin tones. 94% demonstrated an improvement in radiance and visible skin tone, including acne marks, in 8 weeks, thanks to vitamin C, as well as its proprietary damage eraser brightening complex. Gentle enough for all skin types, by the way. Plus, the serum helps tone down redness from irritation that can actually make spots worse in just a few hours from application. Also a bonus for the red-faced among us like moi. What's not in it? Denatured alcohol, SLS, SLES, sulfates, parabens, and phthalates. Plus, it's oil-free, fragrance-free, non-acnogenic, and dermatologist-developed. I really like that it's fast-absorbing. So I just put on my sunscreen over top, and I'm ready to start my makeup routine without any pilling. Know anyone who needs a brightening serum with clinical studies to back it up? Get even better clinical dark spot interrupter this holiday season, available at Clinique.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm Peyton Sarton, host of the Note to Self podcast. Note to Self is a space to embrace your unique qualities, get grounded, and ultimately have honest conversation. No topic is off limits. I began doing social media 7 years ago, and since then, I've started a clothing line and this podcast. Note to Self is a place where people from every stage of life can come for advice, new perspectives, and to feel a little less alone. Whether I'm recording by myself or bringing along a friend, we will explore topics ranging from relationships and mental wellness to social media and entrepreneurship. Tune in to Note to Self every week for the sisterly advice you didn't know you needed and raw conversations you've always wanted.
Welcome to Breaking Beauty Podcast. As mini Kate Hudson, what were your first experiences around beauty? What core memory can we unlock?
When I was little,
Mm-hmm.
you guys, I mean, I was born into the beauty world, you know, like I have to say, I watched my mom transform all the time. And
Yeah.
I have very vivid memories on sets. My mom's makeup artist, his name was Tom Case. He's now sadly departed and left us, but he was so amazing. He was brilliant. And he had this great kind of makeup box. It was this really beautiful wood. He had very limited makeup. And what he could do with like 5 items of makeup was unbelievable. And I'd watch him literally transform my mom. I mean, I remember on Swing Shift, especially because it was more of that 40s makeup and a little bit different. And she wore these red lips. And I remember sitting, I must have been 3.5 and sitting on her lap, watching Tom do her mouth. And my mom has a very, very particular kind of mouth. I remember watching it just like become this like amazing, beautiful red mouth. And I was really, really taken by makeup when I was younger. And Tom used to let me play with his case, but he was very strict. So if I didn't put anything back properly, that was it. I was no longer allowed.
Yeah. So magical.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I see it in my daughter now. You know, I can very much empathize with my daughter when she watches me get all glammed up, because I remember what that was like for me. It's like, it is magic. Transformation is magic.
So does your daughter like sit in the room while you're getting glam? Like right now, I know you're on a press tour for all your movies.
Oh my God. She, not only that, like she, when she hears the doorbell and she knows like Deb, my makeup artist, is coming, she just like, it's like she jumps, she can't wait. She jumps up. And of course they all do her makeup now. Like she, you know, but more like, you know, what you would put on kids, like really like crazy. She loves like crazy pink eyes, and she loves it. She's quite
so cute.
Quite the girly girl.
I'm still waiting for the celebrity kids makeup line to come out. So maybe she'll be the one, you know? Trademark happening.
Not a bad idea. You know what? We might be onto something over here.
There you go.
Okay, so I know you're on TikTok a lot. I love watching your videos on there. And I like that you jumped on that Alison Bornstein trend, the 3 words to describe your style.
Yeah.
So you had described your style as flirty, bohemian, and powerful. I just feel like that's bang on. What would you say your 3 beauty words are if you had to apply that same kind of philosophy?
Ooh. Okay. Well, first of all, what I realized is when I figured the words out, I think about them all the time when I go into my closet now. I'm like, and even my instincts have those 3 words in them. But then when I'm dressing now, it does help me. It's like if I'm super bohemian, like I'm going to wear a powerful sunglass, or I'm going to maybe mix in like a purse that's a little bit more structured, or I don't know, for beauty. Oof, I'm all over the place when it comes to beauty. Okay. So let's do this together.
Okay.
I would say that I like things that are quick. Like I don't like too fussy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Effortless.
Okay. There we go.
There's a word.
I also love colorful makeup. So I like things that are colorful. I love a strong eye. I think powerful might be another word for the makeup looks that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I I like I like sun-kissed. Maybe sun-kissed is one of the words. Cause even when,
Ooh.
even when I'm doing something that doesn't feel that way, like I always want a little bit of bronze or something that makes it feel like I've been in the sun.
Yeah. Forever Cali girl, you know?
Yeah. Or Colorado, like one or the other.
Yeah, right.
But like sun-kissed, playful, and you guys have to help me out. What do you think?
I think effortless. You are to me effortless. Your hair, everything about your hair always looks so effortless. Like you did it yourself, but like it always looks like you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Which is hard to achieve. So not only are you this like Hollywood powerhouse, you've been making movies that we all love for a while now. And I know you've also written a book on like healthy ways to love your body. Of course, there's
I've done so many
fabletics.
things. I've done
Yes.
every time I go through this and someone tries, I'm like, guys, I'm exhausted just hearing it. I like to work, I'm a super Aries. Like I have a million ideas. And sometimes in my life, I've been like, oh, I need to streamline this. And then I'm like, no, fuck that. No, this is, I'm always going to be like that. I just always want to do different things, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I interrupted.
No. And let's talk about the INBLOOM, because what makes it different from other nutritional supplements that are out there?
It right here. Product placement.
Do you like it? You're doing the Beauty Aura. Are you drinking the Beauty Aura, or is that something else that you put?
You know what? That's the immunity, because I just got off a flight.
Oh, good.
But I was almost done, and then I added more water because I actually really like the flavor.
Oh,
so I just
good.
keep adding water, and I just keep going.
By the way, that stuff's super potent. I like seeing you drink it. I mean, I think that, look, anything that I'm going to do that I'm going to put my like heart into, I founded INBLOOM. I'm a founder of Fabletics. These are things that I'm really passionate about that I want to make sure are like really authentic to the things that I want to put out in the world. And this is, all about healing for me. And I think that healing and support and then the fun stuff, which is beauty. I mean, really our collagen is actually phenomenal. So like we've now been out 2 years, and the testimonials that are starting to come back are like transforming, girls' skins and skin and like acne and stuff. And I love hearing that. But really I wanted to start a company that opened the dialogue about our health, our gut, our energy levels, our sleep, and all of the things that I think are what people ask me about all the time. Like, how do you balance your life? Like, what do you do to stay healthy? What do you do for your beauty routine? And every time I talk about it, I'm like, I stay healthy, and I believe in everything in moderation. And at the same time, I think that it's a really hard thing to stay on trends of all these different things that come out and everything. So I wanted to, create a plant-based nutrition company that really supported women's health.
Yeah. I love the powdered supplement idea, because I am not the girl who's going to get out a blender and make a smoothie. Like, I just don't have time for that. I know you can mix these with smoothies. You can, but I just love that I can pour it into water and shake it and it's done.
The goal for me was for me. You know what I mean? Like, the goal was like, I want to make something that I want when I'm traveling. That's going to be easy, that I can get the benefit from something. Like, I don't have to spend the time. I can just put it in water and it will taste good. So like everything we do tastes good in just water. And then you can play with it. So what I like is that you can have fun with it. Like our lattes, you can make you can make an energy latte that's amazing. You can make the latte out of the brain flow. Our cognitive skew brain flow is incredible. And it's like a short-term and long-term benefit. So if you don't want to have caffeine, you really want to like feel awake and clear and like your brain is working at like 2 p.m. You have one of a brain flow latte and you literally feel your brain wake up. And then we have the lion's mane and all the good stuff in there that has real like clinical research done about longevity and cognitive support.
I have to say, I'm surprised that the Beauty Aura is outselling the Immunity or, or like the protein one. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I felt this way with Fabletics. Like sometimes the things that you think are going to be the big winners
Yeah.
end up being something totally unexpected. I think the beauty aura is something that women are taking all the time, and you really do see a difference. So for me, like I think that's our product is showing results for women. So that's it. I mean, the return rate on our beauty aura is crazy.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That says it all.
So walk us through your daily routine, the day in the life of Kate Hudson. You wake up, the alarm goes, maybe it's part of the 5 a.m. club. I don't know. What happens after that?
Horoscope.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It depends on the day, but my normal routine in life is I usually wake up at like anywhere between 6:30 and 7. I have 1,000 dogs. So like the dogs actually are being cared for before even the children. So, and 3 of them sleep in our bedroom. So we've got 4 dogs. 1 sleeps on the other side of the house near my son he's now waiting for Ryder. He just sits. Ryder went to college and he like doesn't know.
Aww.
I know, it's terrible. But 3 of them sleep with us. And so basically it's a dog moment. We get the dogs out and the dogs go pee. And then I meditate. My man meditates. And that's really how we start our day. Usually Ronnie's now getting out of her own bed and just tears into our room now, which is like a whole new thing.
Yep. Remember those days?
Yeah. It's pretty
the best way to wake up, though, honestly.
Cute. It's my favorite. Yeah. And the fact that she just comes in like, so, and then we're just it's school drop off. So
yeah,
I don't eat in the morning. So I do black coffee. I intermittent fast. I did actually though, was listening. I forget the doctor, but was talking about how we should be eating earlier in the day, not so late in it. Like that intermittent fasting, like people who start eating at 1, like it's actually not really good for you. You should do it the other way, which is eat your dinner earlier and then eat breakfast earlier in the day.
Right.
I've been doing that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then I just wash my face with water in the morning. Do you want my whole beauty routine? I mean, is this boring? Am I boring?
I mean, I don't think so. I think people want to know the secrets to the glow.
Yeah.
I love products. Like I change everything. I try everything. I love it. I love what people are doing in the space. I feel like that would have been that interior design could have been 2 other lives of that I love skin.
Still could.
I know. There's always
the
there's always
decade is young
part of my life. So people send me their products and I try them. And so I go through a lot of different things. Right now, I am loving Symbiome. You know this product?
I got it and I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
it's in my maybe I'll try
favorites.
it.
You know what it reminds me of is Augustine Bader.
Oh yeah. Augustinus batter. Yeah. Very luxe.
Yeah. The way my skin responded to it felt like when I tried that for the first time, I was like, whoa, what's happening here? And I actually reached out to the scientist because I was like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Amazing. I think their drops their serum is like crazy good. And then he's all about the microbiome, and I'm really involved the microbiome is everything. So like our gut, and there's your organ, there's the skin microbiome, and then there's your gut microbiome. And I think that's just the answer to everything because inflammation starts there. And that's what skincare is. It's all about inflammation. So any product that really hits on that to me has always been the one that I can see works the best on my skin. So I've been using Symbiome. I don't wash my face in the morning. I just put water on it. And then, and then my day is always different. It's just, there's never a day that's the same.
This episode is brought to you in part by Macy's. So we want to say a big early happy Thanksgiving to all of our American listeners. I can't wait to see all of your pumpkin and turkey pictures on social media. And truly, we have so much to be thankful for in our corner of the globe. For Jill and I, we're thankful when you follow us wherever you listen to our podcast, for your reviews, your DMs, and for all of you who come back and listen each and every week. Now, we all know what happens as soon as we're finished sleeping off all that turkey. It's the official start of the holiday season and, of course, Black Friday. That's why I want to give you the heads up on Macy's Black Friday Early Access. That's right. Macy's is giving you early access to specials on your favorite brands and beauty essentials until November 19th. That means there are still a few days left to start saving on fragrances and holiday gift sets, either for yourself or someone you care about, all at an early Black Friday discount. And having prepared more than a few gift guides in my career, I can tell you the really good value beauty sets, those sell out quick. Advent calendars, those things can sometimes be gone in a matter of hours. And I mean, where else to shop for the holidays than at Macy's? It's a must stop. Whenever I'm in New York around the holidays, the Macy's parade is coming up soon, iconic. But the best part is you don't even have to go into a store if you don't want to. No waiting in long lines or getting up early. The Macy's Black Friday Early Access Sale is all online, well before Cyber Monday at Macys.com/Black Friday, but only while supplies last. Get all of your holiday shopping done before Thanksgiving and have your cake or pie too. That's Macys.com/Black Friday. Happy shopping and happy Thanksgiving. And do you cook? Are you a big cook or?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
I love to cook.
Yeah.
I love to make like weird potions, like out of, you know what I mean? Like I like to like lately I've been doing stuff with my vodka. I've been infusing it, and we had these like big rosemary bushes everywhere and I had to take them down. And so I made all this like hairspray.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow.
Everyone, all my friends are like, how do you have the time to do that? I'm like, I just love it. So I've been making handmade soap.
Oh my
really?
gosh. Amazing.
Yeah. Everybody's getting soap for Christmas.
Maybe you're why I literally the other day I was like looking at Google Trends and everybody's Googling rosemary for hair. Maybe you're the reason why.
Are
Have you been doing TikToks on this?
Yeah. Rosemary oil was like a top trending.
It's the best thing
for hair.
I mean, it is. I mean, rosemary really is the most natural stimulant for hair, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Because I think they were using it for scalp regrowth.
Oh, yeah. Well, what you do is you
stimulation.
take your rosemary and you basically boil it down with distilled water, and you boil it down and for like 2 hours, and you just let it simmer for a while. And then you put it in a thing and you spray it on your hair throughout the day. If you want like regrowth and to strengthen your root, that's like a really easy, natural way to do it. I mean, guys.
Okay.
What about SPF? What is the SPF that Kate Hudson trusts, if any?
That's interesting. This is a very controversial thing for me to say because I'm a big SPF. I personally think that we need to protect our skin from the sun, like that period. Okay.
Yeah.
How we protect our skin from the sun, I sometimes think is maybe not going to end up being the best way that we should be protecting our skin from the sun. My favorite thing is hats. And I think if you're going to be really active in the sun, then you got to have like a really great SPF. And I like the natural ones. I also love Barbara Sturm's sun drops. And I like her ones that are European. I get them in Europe more than I like the formula from the States.
Yeah.
And I really love, there's this like Shiseido. This is so weird, but I don't even know. I forget where I was. I was in some country and I needed sunblock and I went into this weird corner store and they had Shiseido and it was this like tinted stick. And I love it. I don't know. It's like it's some tinted stick. And so I actually use it a lot. And it gives.
I have to look that one up. I've not seen that.
And you just put it right on your face from the stick.
Yeah. So like if I'll do Barbara Sturm and then throughout the day, I'll bring that and it kind of gives a little more, like I'll put it on almost like a bronzer. And then my other favorite, I use a lot of the, what is it? Toujours, Soleil Toujours.
Oh
Yeah, Soleil Toujours.
Toujours.
I like that one too.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
like the little spritzies.
Yeah.
But I
Those are good
personally, I personally think that the best way to protect yourself from the sun is to not be out in the sun if you can help it when the sun is at its highest energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Or
intense.
wear a hat. And what about a makeup? Is there a makeup item that you've been turned on to lately or that you'll like go out and buy if it's not in your makeup bag? The quick fix.
I really like that Miracle Balm. What is it? Jones or
What was
something?
that one? Oh,
it's the Jones Road from Bobbi Brown.
Yeah,
Bobbi
I
Brown,
really
sorry.
like that Miracle Balm. That's a new
Okay.
thing. And I literally
Mhm.
just
Yep.
bought one the other day because I was like, they'd sent me a small one and then I was somewhere and I was like, ooh, I'll get the big one. I love that stuff. And then my number one product, and I don't buy, but I would, but because she's my makeup artist, or one of my makeup artists is that I use is Monika Blunder. She's got this new, has she sent you her makeup?
No.
Not yet, but I love her style of makeup.
Oh, you
I
guys,
love her.
her makeup is so beautiful and it's all
Yeah.
clean and it's super natural and it blends amazing. And it's this so I love her concealer. I love her like foundation and I love her new cheek. I really love all of Gucci's stuff.
Yeah, Gucci Westman.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
And I've seen you actually, put all of these things on your TikTok. Like you're really doing it, Kate. It's the best.
Yeah, it started when I was little and it's never stopped, guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not fussy, you know what I mean?
That's right.
I'm not a big fan of the caked on makeup thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really like to try to find beautiful skin. My favorite makeup artist is someone who can do beautiful skin that is transformative. So when you go out in the sun, it looks like beautiful skin. It doesn't look like someone painted your face.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of makeup.
And so we want to ask you about some of your beauty philosophies. What's the secret to aging really, really well, would you say?
I mean, finding joy. I mean, seriously, I know it sounds so cheesy, but I don't think that, beauty to me, and this is I always say the inside out job, this is why I started INBLOOM. To me, how strong we feel in our body and in ourself is going to inform how beautiful we feel, which is then felt. And that to me is you can't, there's no lip gloss or mascara that's going to make you feel beautiful if you're not finding a joyful place in your life or where you feel content. And my favorite quote is contentment is a discipline. We need to really, it's much easier said than done. And when you feel good in yourself, you feel beautiful. That's just, to me, that's just defines beauty. And I think that starts with therapy.
Definitely.
It's the real talk.
It's sleep. I mean, God, you guys, sleep is everything. And it's where we heal. Everything heals, including everything, our brain, our body, every cell gets restored when we can sleep well. And there is we have a problem with sleep in our country. And we, so when you get that good night's sleep and you get that rest and then the anxiety goes down and then, and you can focus better on things. This is when your life starts to kind of blossom and you meet the day, you meet the day more positively. And so sleep, water, and community to me is where beauty starts.
I love that.
For sure.
No, I'm in my 40s. Carlene's in her 40s. Sorry to out you, Carlene, but amongst our girlfriends, just the real talk, people are talking about cosmetic enhancements. People are talking about fillers. They're asking me, should I get fillers? What age? Blah, blah, blah. I'm curious, in your circle of friends, what's sort of like your take on cosmetic enhancements, fillers, Botox? Like, are you a fan or not?
Oh God, do whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any judgment towards anybody who wants to play in that stratosphere. It's so fun. I mean, lasers, Botox, filler. There's so many things that, if women, I think it's unfortunate that everything's so expensive and that, not everybody can play in that. But there's so many great things that, and fun things you can do. And if someone wants to go play in that, then by all means have fun. I mean, yeah, I don't judge any of that stuff. I think it's actually kind of awesome. I mean, like this concept to me of like we're all aging. Like, like that's, and I think that, there's a lot of people who have a hard time with like filters and photoshopping and the fact that we're all trying to, but this is not new. I mean, from the beginning of time, women have always been into rituals that made them feel youthful and young. And if it does something that makes you feel good and you like the way it feels, great. Now, if there's something deeper going on and it's really like a challenging thing for you and, then I think you need to go to a therapist and talk about why you're, feeling like you're chasing, your past and that you're, but we're all gonna get older. And if someone wants to get a little Botox because, it makes them feel like their forehead looks a little tighter, I think that's all good.
Yeah. I mean, it truly, the work has become so good. Like if you ever watch those before and afters on Instagram, and it's just like, that woman has aged in reverse by 10 years. It is quite as astonishing.
So I also think if someone wants to go ruin their face because then that's their prerogative. Like, you know what I mean? Like people should just do what makes them feel good, and it's none of anybody's business. It's none of my business,
Right.
Right. I mean, that's kind of my philosophy on everything. It's like, I'm just not a big fan of, preachy type stuff and people trying to say what they think's in other people's best interests. Like we all live individually and grow up in different kinds of family of origin and have a different way of looking at things, and people should let people do what they want.
Yeah, I agree. Here. What is like the fitness routine of the moment? Like I know it was Tracy Anderson for so long, and she's still like, she just came out with that wooden box set. Is it that, or what else are you doing to keep fit?
I don't know about the wooden box set.
She just came out with this thing. Okay. It was a bit like controversial. I think it was called I forget what it's called.
It sounds fun.
Somebody like wrote about it and they're like, really, Tracy, it's a $4,500 workout box and it's literally made out of wood. But then I looked it up because I think it's supposed to like, I don't know if you do like steps on it, like a stepper, but then I looked it up, and inside the box, I think what she's trying to do is like the weights and everything are made out of like eco materials. It's like a wooden hand weights and wooden this and wooden that. And plus it includes like, I don't know, a membership or whatever it is. Anyway, some people have thoughts on it, but in general, I see what it is. See the results.
Like weights and wood. All the weights are made of wood. It's like a more cool aesthetic.
Okay.
And also eco.
Home gym.
Yeah. Also like eco. What's it called? My mode.
My mode.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, is it still Tracy Anderson, or like what's the thing to get results?
I love Tracy Anderson. I get really bored. So I change things around all the time. The things I always go back to are my Pilates, Tracy, and dance, because that's just what dance just makes me feel good. So I just dance around. Like I'll literally dance around for 2 hours and it'll be like,
It just dance, or you just throw on music and just like
I'll throw on music and literally like it probably looks insane.
I've always wanted to do that. I love this.
Like do, but different kinds of like butt bridges and things that, aren't really just like typical, like, oh, 20 butt bridges. Like I'll just do like a fluid kind of dance experience.
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
What's the soundtrack to this
I really
experience?
Spotify has a rock workout mix that's really good. It's just, I think it's like rock workout 2022 or something. And it's got all the old like 90s. There's like Chili Peppers on there. There's Killing in the Name of, like Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
It's a little more like, sometimes I like hip hop but usually I like rock music.
Okay.
And then I'll do like very contemporary, super earnest, sad music, and I'll do my weird contemporary dance.
Okay.
But this is crazy. I've never done Barry's boot camp up until this summer.
Oh.
Now,
did you like it?
It's kind of my go-to when I'm in the city, or if I'm somewhere like, and they have Barry's, it's so efficient. To me, it's just such an efficient workout. And I can do it with my man because he is, it sort of speaks to both of us. So it's nice to be together. And I love Tracy. Like I still do her.
Yeah.
I like elongating the muscle. I find like the balance is good that you can do. Oh, I also got a tonal. I don't even want to say.
Okay.
I'm in like the tonal. I'm such an Aries, you guys. Can't you tell? The tonal is fantastic.
Tonal. What is that?
It's at home, like in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
Thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's it's very attuned to your own, weight ability. So it kind of like, it senses if something's too strong for you, or, or if you need more weight, if you need less weight, and you have all kinds of different workouts. But if you want like a really good strength workout and you don't want to go to the gym, it's great. And the reason why I ended up getting it was my son, Ryder, who's never wanted to work out in his life. And like, I would beg him, like, just go for a run, go for a walk, right? He hits 18 and goes to my friend's house, does the tonal. And now he's just completely obsessed with the tonal.
Okay.
And it's completely transformed his body. Like literally.
Get those gains, Ryder.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Ryder's just going for it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was
awesome.
Okay. Tonal. It kind of sounds like a personal trainer almost built into the at-home like weight circuit thing.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Pausing to show some love for Pear Eyewear, who are supporting our show this week. Y'all, I'm a true Gemini. You know that by now. I get bored so easily. And that's why I was particularly interested in this genius innovation from Pear Eyewear. So Pear Eyewear, they got on my radar a couple of years ago now. They were on Shark Tank on ABC. I love that show. And it's a really unique concept because Pear is a completely customizable eyewear company that in a single snap allows you to click on a new design to transform your eyewear whenever the mood strikes. One pair with endless possibilities. So you log on to the Pear Eyewear website and they have a virtual try-on feature and you can try on all their different styles of frames. I personally chose the Wanda. It's this slightly oversized cat eye frame. I got it in clear. And get this, it's so affordable. Frames and the prescription included start at just $60, which is incredible. But then the best part is they have this huge selection of what they call top frames, literally hundreds to choose from. And those just snap right on the front of your glasses. So you can change those up whenever your mood strikes. I have sun toppers. I have ones that are really fun that I had from the summer. You can also get holiday ones. You can get ones to support your favorite sports team. Literally the possibilities are endless. And what I really love about Pear as well, especially at this time of year when we want to be a bit more generous, for every pair that you buy, Pear Eyewear actually provides glasses to a child in need. So I love that. So get glasses as ever-changing as you are with Pear. Go to paireyewear.com/beauty15 for 15% off your first purchase. That's 15% off at paireyewear.com/beauty15. That's PAIR eyewear.com/beauty15 for 15% off. We'll link to this offer in our show notes and on our website. Now back to today's chat. Okay, we need to ask you about Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery.
Yeah.
Coming to Netflix just in time for the holidays. Can you tell us a behind the scenes moment from the making of the movie or prepping for your character that like you'll never forget?
Oh, there's so much about this movie I'll never forget. It was so fun. I mean, we shot in Greece, like
Yeah.
it doesn't get any better than that. It was dreamy. I guess the first time Daniel laughs at this, but Daniel kind of hosted everybody the first time where we all met, and we all flew to Greece, and he hosted, and
This is Daniel Craig.
and
Yes.
meeting him it was actually the second time I had met him years before, but it was sort of like I entered this party and he kind of came up and there were these stairs, and it was like something out of a Bond moment, with the Grecian sea behind him.
Yeah.
And it was a great entrance to making, Knives Out too. It's like very Benoit Blanc, it was like, oh, it's Daniel Craig. and then I was the first one. I think I was one of the first ones there. And I remember seeing every cast member walk down these stairs to come meet everybody.
Yeah.
And it was just like a moment I'll never forget, because some of them who I have really a lot of old relationships, like Catherine Hahn and I go way back, obviously How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And Leslie and I have worked together, and Edward Norton and I, we go way back as well. But I was also meeting all these new people, and it was just such a wonderful visual that I'll never forget. And then that little moment, all of us became a family, and it happened like that night. And we had so much fun. And I'll never forget Janelle walking down those stairs in this bright yellow dress. And I just was just so taken by how beautiful she is. And
she's incredible.
Yeah. So, I mean, that moment was really fun, and I kind of fanned out a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that movie. I loved the first one so much. I'm so pumped.
It's really fun. It's a fun. I hope everyone goes to the theater to see it too, because it's such a theater it's a theater experience.
Yeah, the visual eye candy, right?
And just being in a theater with people to feel the movie will be so much fun.
Yeah.
An audience.
Okay, we have one more question, and then we want to do a fun, quick rapid fire with you. We wanted to ask you about the best beauty advice you've ever gotten from your mom.
Oh, my mom's not, that's not
or
really
wellness.
Mom. Although my mom's beauty advice again is more like she's coming back to INBLOOM. Like it's all about the concoctions that we ingest, like my mom was the first person other than like real healer type nutrition, nutritionist people who was drinking green juice from like the 70s. Like my mom was, the smell of wheatgrass in the 80s in our house was so every morning. These big trays of wheatgrass would come, and my mom would be like juicing wheatgrass, and she had these mushroom tinctures that she got from her her Chinese medicine doctor.
Yeah.
So I grew up like that. My mom would be like, drink this, and I'd like puke, I'd be like, no, it's good for your brain. So that was my mom in beauty. Everything else, my mom's like a 5-minute makeup person. It's like she'll do it in the car. Like there was she's non-fussed.
Yeah.
Love
so
that.
The best advice, honestly, it was all about health. That was my
all
mom.
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Kate, we're going to do a little bit of rapid fire. These are going to be quick and fun. I'm so excited. Okay, so here we go.
Is there a celeb beauty line that you've actually bought yourself or want to buy or try?
Oh, a very good question. Aren't they all like beauties? So like,
yeah, almost.
what are we saying? They're all celebrity.
So many new
So
ones.
I would say that, I mean, I actually really like Gwen Stefani's red lipstick.
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
good.
It's so pretty, and her lip glosses smell really yummy, and they're really beautiful colors.
hmm
I also think that her eyebrow pencil is like really great.
Okay.
I love the color of her eyebrow pencil.
hmm Okay.
You're wearing it today?
No, I'm
Your
just
brows look
wearing
really good.
I'm wearing what am I wearing? Kosas.
Oh,
Kosas.
yeah.
Little
Kosas.
the
Yeah.
liquid brush thing.
Mhm.
Kosas.
Okay. That's a good one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
We'll
Yeah.
take that
what
one.
else I like, but that's
Okay,
What's-
I
Go ahead.
need to ask you about your favorite hair product for your iconic waves. I feel like your hair, so many people bring pictures of you and your hair into salons
it's just
to
my
get the
hair is so
effortless.
my hair's so my hair's actually really curly. Like I don't have
Yes.
I don't have Sarah Jessica Parker type curly hair. I
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
really weird kinky like my hair. Well, I have my hair right now is so gross, but like it's always has like a weird kink. And then if I want to get it in order for me to keep it like that, I usually use this thing called surf curl.
Okay.
I don't know
Is
who
that-
it's by.
I wonder if is that the Bumble and Bumble or
Maybe. And then
Hmm.
I have this thing, funny enough, I think it is Bumble and Bumble. And then the guy who founded Bumble and Bumble, his name's Michael, is actually my sister-in-law's father. And he
Oh, wow.
started this new line called Hair Story.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I just think for me, for my kind of hair, and maybe it's for everybody's hair, but I love all of it. And he has this thing called Hair Balm. And I use that all the time.
Okay. What is a secret talent that nobody knows about you? Anything?
A secret talent? Maybe, God, terrible. I mean, terrible at drawing. I'm terrible. I'm trying to think of like that nobody knows. I write music, but I feel like people know that a little bit.
I didn't know that you write music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been writing music my whole life. I've only now just started writing music, really. I'm writing an album right now.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's exciting.
That's exciting.
What's the vibe? What's the vibe?
Everybody always asks me this. I would say it's like, I don't think I'm ready to categorize it yet. It's
Yeah.
not time.
There.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to do that to myself. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely got rock inspired, but it's not rock music. You know,
Mm.
when the album's done, I think I'll have a clearer way to categorize what it is. But yeah, I write music. There's that. I
Yeah.
literally write music. I write the music. I write lyrics, and I love it. It's like something I've always loved doing.
A celebrity crush of late. I mean, we all have them. So
Janelle
who's
Monáe.
your cele-
Let's just stay with
Yeah.
Janelle. Yeah. I mean, everything about her, I love. I love her. I love her as a person, as my friend. But I mean, her fashion, her energy, her authenticity, her when she's in her power, she is so powerful. And I just think she's amazing.
What beauty item, past or present, would we find in Penny Lane's crochet bag while touring with the Band-Aids in Almost Famous?
That's a really good question, but it's going to be boring.
Okay.
You'd find lip balm. Like you'd find
Right.
Carmex.
Mm-hmm.
That's on brand.
Like
Yep.
Penny Lane doesn't wear makeup.
Didn't have to. Didn't need to.
No, Penny Lane didn't wear makeup. I mean, maybe when she went to like Kansas City, like when in New York but like even then it didn't belong to her. It was one of the other girls. Like she was au natural.
Sorry to take it back to TikTok, but that video that you reacted to on TikTok a couple weeks ago, but the Andy Anderson hair.
Oh yeah.
The guy that broke that down, I'm like, he blew my mind, but it's correct. It
was
right.
so
You were like,
great.
yep.
It was
You're like,
so
yep,
good. Like,
exactly.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically this guy dissected
really,
it.
really looked into it. Yeah. It was fun. That was funny.
That's funny.
So what was the gist was basically when Andy could be her most vulnerable self, she showed her curly hair.
Yeah, she
That was,
didn't
like,
have
the
time.
gist.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
didn't have
that's
time to
right.
blow it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were riding out on the bike. Oh my God. I love that movie so much. Okay. Now, similarly, what might we expect to see in fashionista Birdie J's clutch in
Ooh.
the Glass Onion Knives Out 2?
Ooh. Oh, very interesting. I can't tell you.
Okay.
You know,
All
the
right.
thing about
that is top secret.
Birdie J and all of the characters in Knives Out is that we can't share much because the movie is such a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So she definitely wouldn't share what's in her clutch.
Right. Okay.
True.
It would be it would be locked, that clutch.
That's right. Oh, look who just
hello.
Hey.
Hi. Hi, Ronnie.
Hello.
I'm Jill.
I'm Carlene. We have a beauty podcast.
They talk all about beauty and makeup.
Yeah.
Beauty.
We talk about lipstick and supplements.
What's your favorite makeup, Ronnie?
Eyeshadow lip.
Oh,
And
That's
what
the
color
best.
eyeshadow is your favorite?
Pink and red.
Pink and red
that's
eyeshadow.
perfect.
And what's your favorite lipstick?
Dark red.
Oh, dark red.
Wow, you know what's up, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You know what's up.
Maybe someday you'll do your mom's makeup.
She does mine all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Guys, this
Lovely.
is so nice.
Thank you
for you.
Thank you for your time.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. You can find details on every product mentioned in today's episode, along with our exclusive promo codes on our blog at breakingbeautypodcast.com.
While you're there, be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Every episode will be delivered directly to your inbox, so you won't miss a single thing.
And get social with us. Let us know what you think of the episode. You can follow us on Instagram at Breaking Beauty Podcast.
And did you know we also have a private Facebook group? Just search Breaking Beauty Podcast Chat Room.
You can even leave us a voicemail at any time with questions or feedback at 1-844-227-0302.
And don't forget to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts fix. Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, where you can show us some love by writing a review.
See you next Wednesday.
Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.